Our vision was very modest compared to what has actually happened, and I am the most surprised person on this planet as to what's happened to Amazon.com. I think anybody who would have guessed the actual outcome would need to be immediately institutionalized.
Stay tuned for CNN.com.
Amazon.com is a paradox. How else do you describe a company with a stock market value of about $35 billion, where employees resort to tape and paper in place of window blinds, and a stalwart of the high-tech new economy that chooses an abandoned hospital as its corporate headquarters? And can there be another word for a company that proudly reports larger and larger losses, only to have its shares skyrocket? Even Jeff Bezos, the guy who started it all, can't seem to figure it out.
Our vision was very modest compared to what has actually happened, and I am the most surprised person on this planet as to what's happened to Amazon.com. I think anybody who would have guessed the actual outcome would need to be immediately institutionalized.
Now it's Amazon that's become an institution. There's even a term for what happens when traditional retailers get beat on the internet by an upstart. It's called getting Amazoned. 4 years ago, Amazon started selling books online. Now it has 13 million customers in about a dozen businesses, from toys and electronics to online auctions and internet commerce over wireless phones.
Amazon obviously has extremely grand ambitions about what the company can become, and if they are successful in expanding, which they have been thus far, they've created a much larger market opportunity for themselves than they ever could have had in books.
But with those opportunities come challenges, such as continuing to grow while bleeding massive amounts of red ink. After reporting an $86 million third quarter loss, Amazon said it would triple marketing and other expenses in the fourth quarter.
Amazon.com has all the toys.
Our big challenge is to let people know about these new categories. We've built the best toy store. We've built the best electronics store, so we just have to make sure people know about it.
And make sure customer orders are filled on time. During last year's holiday rush, Amazon was so short-staffed, the company ordered all executives to pitch in at the warehouse, often on graveyard shifts. Since then, Amazon has added thousands of warehouse workers and 3 million square feet of space. This is one of 9 distribution centers Amazon.com has opened up around the world. The company now has 10 times the warehouse space it did during the holiday season last year. Which means that for Amazon executives, helping sort products and pack boxes will be optional this year. While Amazon's losses are raising concerns on Wall Street, most analysts still believe the company's potential is huge.
I think Amazon's going to be an enormously profitable company down the road. And that's what you need to try to assess. When does profitability begin, and what's the magnitude of that profitability over an extended period of time? Current profitability is much less relevant than the value that the company can create, the cash that the company can generate over the next 5 to 10 years.
Wall Street expects Amazon's book business to move into the black this quarter, with music not far behind.
If, on the other hand, they can't show that the existing businesses, such as the book business, are profitable, and it seems like expenses are out of control, I think the street will lose patience fairly quickly.
Each time Amazon enters a new business, it adds to its growing list of competitors. Bezos remains unfazed.
I think there are going to be thousands of winners online. I think that there are also going to be thousands of failures online, but there are going to be so many companies that do well in different niches, pursuing different business strategies. Just like the physical commerce world, e-commerce is going to be richly varied. It's going to make a rainforest look like a non-diverse place.
The rainforest is home to the river that Amazon.com took as its name. Just as the Amazon is the world's largest river, Amazon.com intends to remain the dominant force in the world of e-commerce. Casey Wyand, CNN Financial News, Seattle.